Thank you. I think it's quite ironic, I have to say, that even now, even in service in person, I still can't, for one time, not to have computer. Just when I was talking about Zoom, the pluses and the minuses, I think this is just part that became so attached to my life and my rabbinical work that the higher powers, they will not give us electricity, but they will give a computer in order to live stream the service. Therefore, we are, those who are watching on us on Zoom, please join us. We are on page 144. Would you please rise? Praise the Eternal One, to whom praise is due, and praise be the Eternal One, to whom praise is due now and forever. Please be seated. And as literally we can see day disappearing, night is coming in, and we can see the beautiful entrance of Shabbat, we are going to continue on page 148 with a beautiful prayer for bringing on evening.
Like that. That's what you
Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on evening. And as we continue with the service, as we move from one part to another, and we are on page 150 with Ahavat Olam. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Beautiful singing and tune that I personally do not know. So thank you for teaching. Thank you. Tula, did you hear that? Okay. It's, talk to the boss. Thank you. And we are going to continue on page 152 with Shema. In some congregation, one would stand. In some congregations, you sit. Please do as your heart desires. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בעיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי ואתם הקדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. That shall you remember to observe all my commandments and to be holy to your God. I am your eternal God who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am your eternal God. As we think about our journeys, we're rejoicing with Moses, Miriam, and old Israel, and all of us, because we were all at Mount Sinai when we received the Torah. We were all together when we were passing through the Red Sea, and we should sing the song together on page 158 with Mi Kamocha. With joy, and I can't hear you. Thank you. And it was said that God redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Blessed are you, Eternal One, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Gaal Israel. Ashkivenu on page 160. Shalom, Beinu Adonai, Eloheinu Leshalom. Beinu Adonai, Eloheinu Leshalom. Malkei Lechaim. Adonai, Eloheinu Leshalom. No Malkei Lechaim. Thank you. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Eternal One, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will, O God. ברוך אתה אדוני, הפורש סוכת שלום, עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. Amen. Before we going to move to the standing prayer, as a teacher and as a rabbi, we all have different moments of joy in our rabbinical life. And those of you who know me a little bit of time know that I try to follow my passion. And my passion is to convert people to Judaism and to fulfill their wish. And the beauty, I think, of every service and every Kabbalat Shabbat is that you have your congregants and you have your guests, and there is a procedure. Some synagogues would present Jews by choice with a certificate and with blessings on Friday night, and there will be a celebration on Saturday morning with Aliyat Torah, the first time that one would come and receive the blessing and give the blessing on the Torah. But tonight there is a very special young man that, can you please come here, Tiani? That I want to give a blessing. We are not sure about tomorrow morning where you will be joining us, but tonight, he's right. Now, thank you. And there is some lights here. I think I will stay here. So can you just come a little bit closer? Yes, yeah. Very special when you have a young person coming because of his own will and ask you that question if you would like to convert because of your own will, and you were very certain that this is what you want to do. So there is a prayer that I would like to offer you and some personal words. נשברך אבותינו אברהם יצחק ויעקב ויתן זרע כרך אליה ויברך את אחינו הנולד מחדש בין אברהם ובן ושרה, הנה נברוא וחסות תחת כנפי השכינה ושבא בנחלת
ישראל, לא, הדירקציה בתוך עם ישראל, העם ישראל, יהי רצון שיצליח בדרכו ויראה אחר ועשה את כל ידיו ונאמר אמן. And I will say, may God bless our Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Sarah, and back to Rachel. May God always bless you. He is the one that will show the path to someone who is true prototype among the people of God, of Abraham and Sarah. May you prosper in all your everyday endeavor. May the work of your hands always be blessed with God's help. And let us say, Amen. As you become grown up, full member of this community, my wish and my blessing is rather on this auspicious day is that you will always defend the poor, the widow, and the orphan, that you will ensure fairness and justice for all, stranger and citizen alike. May you feed the hungry, clothe the naked, answer the need with open hands and an open heart, not because of some hope or reward, but because we are commanded to do so, not just once, but again and again. And why? Because we were all created to tell and live in the image of God. God tells us again and again to be holy, because I'm holy. And you be blessed with enduring embrace, and you find on the loving open arms in any synagogue in the world, in any community in the world that you will walk through. May you find reflections of yourself, your stories, and your struggles in life. May your curiosity for Jewish learning, and I hope that there is quite a lot, always be there with you. May you find love, wonder, and hope in prayer. May you wrestle with all different teachings in Judaism. May you feel as part of the community always. May you feel at home in yourself, in your family, in the community. And may you always feel God's presence with you. As
Thank you. And we continue tomorrow with more blessings and songs. So please join us tomorrow morning.
And now I'm absolutely, please be seated. I can't see anything. No, it's not going to work. Russell? No, it's fine. I will, here, that is good. Thank you. Thank you, Paul. One always makes a plan, right? And now I feel like those rock stars that there are cell phones in. I presume, actually now it's more interesting that I can't see you, totally I can't see you. I presume that by now, all of you, many of you know that I will be leaving this beautiful country and moving to another place. And many people came to me all these past few weeks and they said to me, are you excited? Are you excited yet? And my answer was no, not yet. I presume I will be at some point, but not yet. And then the question would be, but how can you be not excited? You're going to live in the paradise. That's an interesting idea what paradise is, which we are not going to talk about right now. But it made me think about a quote from Brené Brown. because she said that feel joyful is the most burnable emotion that one can experience. She says that when something good happens, our immediate thought is we shouldn't let ourselves immerse in it and truly feel it. Because if we're really enjoying something, if we really love something or someone, we could lose it. And then the thought is, can we really enjoy something if we are constantly in fear? We know that the heart of Judaism and the core idea of Judaism is to serve God with joy. I mean, we just sang the blessing a few minutes ago. And not only to be happy, but to cause others to be happy. And my belief is that we should embrace this practice of humility during happy moments and happy occasions. And equally, we should feel the importance of embracing the moment of great love and happiness and taking that moment to give thanks for the blessings that surround us. When we sanctify something, we take, which is ordinary, and we transform it into something holy. We do it by our deeds, we do it by our words. This is the idea of Shabbat, the day that we separating among the 7 ordinary days of the week. And then when we're coming to the ceremony of Abdallah, the separation between Shabbat and the weekdays, we mark this transition from holy to ordinary. And it marks the end of a special day and return to the routine of every day, because Judaism gives us many occasions to change ordinary days into a sacred day. And you know why? Ask me why. Thank you. At least I know that you're still there. Because we are those that make our lives sacred. And some years ago, I watched a movie, and actually I don't watch too many movies, therefore this is why it's also quite a remarkable moment. Movie with Morgan Freeman and Jack Nicholson. And it's called The Bucket List. And the main idea, to those of you who didn't watch it, is that the story of 2 terminally ill men that decide to go on the road trip with a wish list of things they need to do before they will leave this world, this side of the world, and, you know, kick the bucket. No pun intended. So, and we know that it's so popular to have this bucket list, right? And to think about all the places in the world that one wants to visit before one dies. And if we'll think about it from different perspectives, and it goes back to the question about paradise. If God is everywhere, then anywhere we will find ourselves, it is a place that we should want to be. It is a place that should be on our bucket list. And tomorrow we're going to read and there was light. Tomorrow we're going to read the Torah portion where Jacob is on his way to Haran. He knew Haran, thank you, was the place he had, now I'm more blind, to go and get away from his angry older twin brother. Jacob had cheated his brother, we know, and he took away his blessing and inheritance. And now Jacob needs to leave. So for him, Haran was that place on the bucket list. that was a place where he needed to do the tick. And then we all know the famous story and the famous quote that God promised Jacob. And here I am with you. I will watch over you wherever you go, and I will bring you back to this soil. I will not let go of you as long as I have yet to do what I have promised you. Jacob wouldn't be traveling the world, but he would have something that each of us should want to have and should want to desire, this very presence of God. So no matter where we travel, no matter what struggles, joys, happy moments are waiting for us, God is always going to be with us on this journey. Every place is sacred. Every place is holy. Every place is important because you are there and God is there, as God promised you to be. This especially last year, taught me that these places are not somewhere in what we consider to be a paradise by the definition of the movie. From heaven, as we would see in an American movie. But those are the people that being for us, that are next to us. Those people that will sit across from us at the table. Because once the Kotzker Rebbe, very, very famous Rebbe, was asked, where do you find God? And his answer, wherever and whenever you invite God in, there will be God. Anyone can bump into God, just like Jacob, anytime. Because where there is righteousness, where there is kindness, where there is love, there is that divine spark. All you have to do is just to look around for that spark and for that paradise in your heart. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you. We are with Tfilat Amidah, the standing prayer. My mother is going on her grandmother duty to check where my children are. Thank you. Would you please rise? We are on page 166.
Sefer Tikta Ufia Kita Hilatecha. Eternal God, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Eloheinu.
אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק, ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל, ואלוהי לאה. האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון גומל, חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבם. מלך עוזר ומושיע מגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה הכל אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מזריח השמש ומוריד הצל, מחלחל חיים בחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים, שורף נופלים ורופא חולים, הוא מזכיר הסופרים, הוא מקיים נתו לשלי אהבה, מי כמוך בגבורות ומדרמם, מלך מדהים ומחיה ומצליח ישועה, בנעימת על החיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה הכל. We're on page 170. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יעלנו חסיה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh ha-Shabbat. On page 176. Modim anachnu lach. We acknowledge with thanks that you are our eternal God and the God of our ancestors forever. You are the rock of our lives and the shield of our salvation in every generation. Let us thank you and praise you for our lives, which are in your hand, for our souls, which are in your care, for miracles that we experience every day, and for your wonders, deed, and favors at every time of day, evening, morning, and noon. A good one, whose mercies never end, a compassionate one, whose kindness never fails. We forever put our hope in you. For all these things are sovereign, let your name be forever praised and blessed. O God, our Redeemer and Helper, let all who live affirm you and praise your name in truth. Blessed are you, Eternal One. Your name is goodness, and you are worthy of thanksgiving. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shemcha, ulecha naheh lehodot. Grant us peace, the most precious gift of God, eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Baruch atah Adonai, hamevarech et amo Yisrael v'shalom. We can close the mark. Thank you. Let's take a moment for our personal and private prayers and meditations. We are on page 180.
Son in refi, beg your libi. Iule son in refi, beg yon lebi lefanecha. Adonai Tsuri, Adonai Tsuri v'goali. Adonai Tsuri, Adonai Tsuri Vegoali. Go inside your heart, just be. Go inside your heart and see what it wants, what it needs, what it yearns when you breathe. Go inside your heart and see. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be kind, be true. May they be acceptable to you, oh my rock, my rock, and my Redeemer.
Can you hear me, Rabbi?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
Hi,
are we ready
Rory.
for Say Shalom?
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you. Are we ready for Say Shalom?
Anytime.
Say Shalom bimromav. Yaseh Shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'imru, imru, amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. 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 Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Amen. May the one who makes peace in the high heavens make peace for us, for all Israel and all over the world. And let us say, Amen. In the old days, Paul, there would be a list for Rabbi of, no, I can tease now. I think I did enough time, but I'm allowed to. As we move to page 371, and we do not have a list of names, but we all know of our precious loved ones that need healing and a prayer of healing. And may the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal those who in need of healing. And may the Blessed Holy One be filled with compassion for their health to be restored and their strength to be revived. And may God swiftly send them complete renewal of body and spirit. And let us say, Amen. Yes.
Mishebeirach Yavoteinu Mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishebeirach imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Amen. Thank you. And before we move to Aleinu, Tula and Brian want to sing him Enli Mili.
And if I don't stand up for myself, who will stand for me? If I don't know me, who's gonna show me? And if I don't stand up for another, who is my brother and sister? How can I hold my head up high? Imenani li mili, Ushiani lets me ma'ani, Vimlo achave matai, Imlo achave matai, Imenani li mili, Ushiani lets me ma'ani, Vimlo achave matai, Imlo achave matai. And you know I've got your back if trouble should find you. I will remind you that I am behind you. And would you please watch out for me if I go astray now? Oh, help make it okay now. Show me the way. First time was a practice, now it's everybody's turn. This part's easy. La 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 la. He made a lily mili, Ushiani lets me mani. Vim lo achave matai, im lo achave matai. He made a lily mili, Ushiani lets me mani. Vim lo achave matai, im lo achave matai.
I suggest that we will switch off the light. You sing much better when it's absolutely darkness. So I always said that there are blessings in load shedding, right? Here we go. That was another one. Thank you, guys. We are on page 586 with Aleinu. Would you please rise? Aleinu l'shabbat, on our children, לתת ולתת ולהשיב, שלא נסענו פיגועי הרצון, ולא חסדנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
Therefore, eternal God, we hope soon to behold the perfection of our world, guided by sacred covenant from human and divine mercy. Bethlehem aretz, Bethaya Adonai, לך מלך על כל הארץ. היום תהיה אדוני אחד,
And before we turn to Kaddish, we're going to sing the beautiful song of Yesh Kochavim.
There are stars up above, so far away we only see their lights. Long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us as we live our days. These are the ways we remember. We remember as we live our days. These are the ways we remember. We remember. יש כוכבים שאורם מגיע ארצה, רק כאשר הם עצמם הודו בינם. יש אנשים שזיו זכרם מאיר, כאשר הם עצמם אינם עוד בתוכנו. אורות אליה מבהיקים בחשכת הליל. הם שערים לאדם את הדרך, את הדרך. הם שמראים לאדם את הדרך, את הדרך. We remember, we remember.
We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, and those who died at this season in years past, and all those who do not have anyone to say Kaddish for them, those that were killed in Holocaust and genocide all over the world. May their memories always be for a blessing. We're on page 598. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועל מה דברה חיותה, וימליך מלכותה, בחייכון וביום אחד, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהיה שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יש לה רבה מן שמי וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to all Israel and all over the world. And let us say, Amen. Please be seated. In the old days, there was a basket of chocolates, right? Thank you, okay? And it's not because it's me and my second name is Love to Chocolate. It's because you need chocolates to give blessing to our children. No chocolates. Okay, but children can come to get a blessing. No children, you see, like it's quite, I get you. No chocolate, no children. You see? At least someone knows how it works.
It's really been so wonderful to have you here tonight.
Thank you.
And for all you've given to our community and to the progressive movement in Gauteng particularly.
Thank you.
Over the last years. To hear a woman's voice has really been transformative. And I think that is what has made you so special.
Thank you.
From Kolisha to hear women singing to all the years. You did a get for a friend of mine last week. And she said what made it so special was you went out of your way to find relevant, meaningful prayers for them.
Thank you.
So thank you. I want to also just thank Tula and Brian for making this actually a joyful evening of prayer. So you're always welcome. Please come back.
So, all right, come on. I understand that you had a bar mitzvah. No chocolate, no? Like you're grown up. Okay, fine, fine. I do remember you like this. I mean, like, so all of you, I don't have chocolates. You will have just, to have me. And my blessing, you have me. You always have me. And to be blessed by me and to hear beautiful singing of Tula as your parents and me joining her in blessing you all. Okay, so here we go. Tools.
So this is a call and answer, and everybody, I want you to answer. Yevarechecha Adonai V'yishmerecha V'yishmerecha Ya'er Adonai Anav Elecha v'choneka. May God always bless us. May God keep us safe. May God's face shine upon us. May God be gracious. Come on, guys, you can sing louder than that. Yisa Adonai. Yes, Panav Elecha. That's it, come on. V'yasem Lecha Shalom. Shalom. Keep it up. God is here, deep within us. May God bless each generation. May God turn towards us. May God bring peace to every nation. Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.
when you're healthy and happy, your parents, your grandparents, your brothers and sisters and uncles and aunties are happy, and therefore you have a very important job. Okay? Shabbat shalom. They look very disappointed that there are no chocolates. Just saying. Our closing song for tonight is
Adon Olam. But we learned this song the last time we came here to Beit Emanuel, so we decided to do this version just to pay tribute to all of you and to say thank you so much for having us. And we know how well you sing this song because we heard you sing it last time. Adon Olam, Hashem Allah, B'terem kol, Yitzir nivra, le'et nasa, B'shepto kol, Azai melech shemo nikra, Adon Olam Hashem Allah, B'terem kol, Yitzir nivra, le'et nasa, B'shepto kol, Azai melech shemo nikra, ואחרי כגלות הכל לבדו ימלוך נורא והוא והוא הווה והוא יהיה ותפארה אדון עולם השם עלה sing it בטרם כל יציר נברא לעת נשא בשפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא והוא אחד ואין שני להמשילו להכבירה בלי ראשית בלי תכלית ולא העוז והמשרה sing it come on אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא לעת נשא בשפצו כל yes אזי מלך שמו נקרא והוא אלי וחי גואלי וצוק שבלי בעת צרה והוא ניסה ומנוס לי מנת כוסי ביום מקרא come on אדון עולם השם מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא לעת נשא בשפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא אדון עולם השם מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא לעת נשא בשפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. I forgot that we had announcements before the final song. My apologies. Yom Kippur is adding on my list.
You're forgiven.
Thank you.
Thank you all. I just must admit something at the beginning, is that I'm very remiss, is that I've only attended 2 services that we've conducted. The first was the one with the inauguration of Beit Emanuel, and the second one is tonight. And I'm really sorry that I didn't attend more. I've really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the way you conducted it. I've enjoyed the content of it, and I've enjoyed different kind of singing. And it's been absolutely wonderful. So thank you very much for that. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you so much. And Tul and Brian.
To the more mundane, and the only 2 issues I want to talk about tonight. The first is not talk about, I want to announce, is that the sandwich collection that we've been distributing at Temple Israel, which has been a combination of the various Gauteng synagogues, will be only conducted next week, Thursday, and the week after. After that, there'll be a break for the Goyish New Year, and then we'll recommence sometime in January, probably about the 12th, but we will let you know. And I would like at this point to really thank all those people who for nearly 3 years now have been making sandwiches and distributing food and bringing food and clothes and toys to Temple Israel every Thursday, almost without a break. So I would like to thank you all for an absolutely wonderful, wonderful achievement. The other is something that I didn't know much about, and I take it it's the farewell concert in relation to you, Julia.
I didn't know about that.
Well, nor did I until about 10 minutes ago. But
Oh.
it says there's a farewell concert with Farrell Roth and friends on Sunday at 6:30 in Tova Cafe, which is just in the garden here. It may be farewell for you.
It's not farewell for me.
It may be farewell for
Farrell is living to Australia, so,
So this is
but
this
thank
is
you.
farewell concert. So we can still have another one for you
Thank you.
sometime.
Anytime.
Thank you. I would just would like to remind everybody that it's in the Tova Cafe, which is our new initiative in the garden, and it starts at about 6:30 on Sunday evening. And look forward, hopefully, to see many of you there. Sorry. Oh, it's not this Sunday. Oh, okay. Well, then I had more time. I'm sorry. I didn't read it properly. Forgive me. So it's not this Sunday. it's
Forgiven.
next Sunday. So, but thank you, and thank you for that.
Thank you.
I would also like to welcome, which I should have done long ago, is that there are people who've come from long distances to be with us tonight, from 2 or 3 different continents, and I'd like to welcome you all. It's wonderful that you could attend this with us, and particularly your mom and your visitors from America. It's wonderful to have you here, and it's been a wonderful service with all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Paul. Thank you. And Till Brian,
Thank you, Rabbi.
thank you. Thank you for a beautiful singing, and to all of you. And still, Leonard, it's all your fault. You see, now the lights are on, so now I can talk and talk and talk, because Leonard suggested, while I was literally like 3 weeks in South Africa, why wouldn't you come and have an interview in Beit Emanuel? And here I am, 14 years later. So it was beautiful to be here, to start here, and to finish this circle of this period of time at this synagogue. And thank you to you all for welcoming me and us, all of us, tonight and 14 years ago. And the final benediction for tonight is, may we gain wisdom in our lives that will be overflowing like a river with understanding. Loved each of us for the peace that we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech. And may we never lift up our hand, but just to conquer our fear, our doubt, and our despair. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity, cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you. Reach all our channels, please. Thank you.
Shabbat Shalom. Oh, Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi.
Shabbat Shalom.
To everybody, good Shabbos.
Good Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Beautiful service. Thank you. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.